Hey guys, and welcome to another mobility class. Today's focus on the hips and also down the side of the body, so getting into the spine a little bit as well. Okay, this is a great session to do by itself. You can also complement it with another mobility class. You can do it before a workout, you can do it after a workout, you can do it any time during the day. When you wake up, it's a good one. Before you go to bed is another good one. And just really just embrace these mobility classes. You know, do what works for you. If this is a session that really works for you and helps open up your hips, stops those little niggles that you've got, go for it. Stay with it. First, we're going to get into a side plank side bend. We don't need any kit. I don't think we need any kit. Just in case, we're going to have a blanket, a strap. So that's a belt, or some blocks, or a books, anything like that, anything we can support ourselves. We're going to start with a side plank side bend, but it's going to be dynamic. So the top leg is straight. So say if you're out with your right leg, your left leg's bent, and you're on your left hand. We're going to come up, we're going to extend over, and then come back down. So it's a side bend. We're going to look to keep the hand underneath the shoulder, out and up. So we're just looking to just extend out. So we're trying to get our hand as far away from our foot as possible. Nice. About another minute to go on this side. So look, you can see that I'm really trying to stretch out. Main areas I can feel this is really down the side of the body, getting into my spine, but opening up sort of my obliques and into the side of my body, into the top of my thighs. About 15 seconds to go. Let's just do one more stretch, hold it for about 5-6 seconds. Awesome, relax. Well done with swap sides. So I'm just going to do this, just twist and shout. So take it straight now, right knee bent on the right arm. Again, the hand position is important, but it's what feels comfortable. So for me, I'm having my fingers out a little bit. Up, squeeze your bum, over we go. Back down, reset, go again. Make sure we're breathing through this as well. We don't really want to be holding our breath as we're trying to engage through the stretch. So like I hear it on that, which is often the tendency. Just breathe. Just breathe naturally. One minute to go. About 45 seconds. Just remember trying to get that hand as far away from that foot as possible. We've got less than 30 seconds to go. We'll do one more and we'll just hold it for the last 6 or 7 seconds. And then just relax. Nice. We're going to come onto our back now. So we're actually going to do a cross-legged glute bridge. So you're going to bring your right foot on top of your left thigh. You've probably done this position before, and then all we're going to do is just try and raise the hips. So raise the hips up. You can place your hand there if you want to get a little bit more of a stretch, and then back down. So again, we're looking to really squeeze the glutes at the top, all the way up, but at the top specifically. But we're not looking to necessarily extend up as high as we go, as high as we can. We've talked about this before, extending out. So again, trying to elongate that body. And we're going to do this for 90 seconds before we swap sides. No, I lied, it was 2 minutes, sorry guys. If you're having knee pain as you come up, just adjust your foot accordingly, okay? There's definitely a difference between discomfort and pain. We know that. I'm not teaching you to suck eggs. But it's important to remember that sometimes that discomfort has come from years of being immobile, movement patterns, incorrect movement patterns, etc. So sometimes you have to work for a little bit of discomfort. About 20 seconds to go, so a couple more reps. And then just relax, we'll swap sides. So dropping that right foot, left foot up onto that right thigh. Again, everything needs to be methodical, and I want you to focus and be mindful of the movement. You know, again, there's sometimes I want to say intention, but sometimes we get into the warm-up and we're just like, right, I've got to get this warm-up done. I'm definitely guilty of that. Hips up. But actually, being more mindful of the areas that we're stretching can be more beneficial, and we're going to get more out of the workout, more out of this session. Again, if you want to push that thigh in, you can. Out, sorry, you can. About 1 minute to go, guys. Rolling up through the spine, squeezing your bum at the top. Elongate that body. So again, it's almost like the knee is trying to get as far away from the shoulder as possible. Just under 30 seconds to go, so probably about 3 to 4 more reps, so really slow. And then just relax, guys, just relax, bring the feet down. So we're going to do the same bridge movement with both our feet down, and what we're actually going to do is, as we come up, we're going to reach over. So from here, reaching over to the tap to the side, and then come back, and then we'll just swap sides. So we'll just go up, hips up, and then reaching over. So you can bring the shoulder up off the ground if that feels good, but sometimes that can be a bit of a struggle, so we can just look to just bring the hips up slightly, or the shoulders up slightly, like so. Just rotate if that feels good. Okay, as we bring the hips up, sorry. Or we can reach as far as we can. Not be here for long. So this is a really good stretch. Get up and reach up with the shoulders, with the hands, sorry. And then swap. Hips up, reach out. I hadn't done this stretch before today, and actually it's so good, isn't it? Really, really good. Hips up, rotate, and over. Got about 90 seconds to go. I'm just going to hang out here for a few seconds. This feels really good. So you've got about 30 seconds to go, guys. Really looking for a nice length through this movement. Oh, that's a good one. Couple more reps, so one on each side. Hips up, rotate over, reach. And relax. So we're going to do a prayer squat now. So actually this one's quite a rough one in regards to having to hold this position for 3 minutes, but if you need to come out at any point you can. So you can just stand up. I probably lost my head now, but you're going to come down into a deep squat. Hands go together, push those knees out. And keep that chest up as much as you can, but obviously if if we're losing balance with this chest up and we're falling back, just want you to maintain the weight roughly distributed throughout the sole of the foot. The hands go together just so we can push the hips out. Again, like I said, this is a 3 minute, so we can move around and explore this position, but if we need to get up at any point, then just stand up, shake it off for 5-10 seconds and just come back deep into the squat. So I can really feel this outside the hips, but I can also feel it in my lower back. I'm a little bit tight there today. That's 1 minute gone. Toe position, you know, it's important with a squat for sure, but when we're doing this and it's like a body weight loaded, unloaded one, I'm not too bothered if your knees go, or your toes go really wide out, but I'm just looking for the feet to be flat on the ground. You've got just over a minute to go. So you've got about 30 seconds to go, so we're trying to hold it. If you've been there the whole time, excellent. If not, it doesn't matter, we're trying to progress each time, so the next time we do it, get a little bit more, then awesome. So really, like I said, natural position for us, but it's one that we don't do as much just from our lifestyle, a sedentary lifestyle that we now have, most of us. Last few seconds, and then just stand up. Oh, now that standing up made me feel a little bit old. So we're going to do a supported Cossack squat. So we're looking for a side lunge really. So from here, I'm going to come out. I'm going to keep my legs quite wide for now. I'm going to come down and bend this right knee. Come up. If the heel comes up off the ground right now, it doesn't matter, okay? We want to try and keep it flat, but this is one of my not least favourite, but it's the one that I definitely need to work on, which is one of the reasons why over the last week I have been. I'm going to try and keep the foot flat, but obviously if that's not physically possible, we'll just bring the heel up off the ground. So this side is a little bit easier. You can place your hands wherever you want. We're looking to try and rotate the foot out and maybe feel the stretch inside here, inside leg, and also in here where we sat. If I sit back a little bit on it, yeah, I can keep my foot flat. Again, just explore this movement. I must say that there's no wrong way. Just explore, place the hands wherever you want. Trying to keep that foot flat. You can see this position here, right? This is the last minute and a half of today's session. Just under 90 seconds to go. And again, if you want to hold a position because it feels good, then do it. Last 30 seconds or so, team. So we clock off and either go about a day or do another session of something. Whether it's another mobility class, a workout at the gym, a workout through the app, whatever it may be. The last few. And one more. Let's do one more, guys. Oof. And then just relax. Sit down on your butt. Wow, that was a good one. Okay guys, really good session today. I really like that movement side to side. That really helped. I'm very tight inside the thigh. It definitely helped today. Remember guys to like, subscribe, join our Facebook group, to join other people, like-minded people, to discuss stuff, chat, upload your stuff, and also to get a little bit of exclusive content that you wouldn't necessarily get on the other social media outlets. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow.